Hey friends, we're on lesson 64 today. Pull out lesson 64 and we'll get started. The first problem says, John bought a dozen ice cream bars. He ate one ice cream bar. How many ice cream bars are left? So we need to figure out how many he started with, what a dozen means. And then he ate one. So do we add or subtract one if he ate one? Took it away, didn't he? Now we have to figure out how many's left. Well, we have to talk about that dozen word. Lots of things come in a dozen, and usually it's food items. Like you can buy a dozen eggs, or a dozen donuts, or a dozen buns for hamburgers. Lots of things come in a dozen, and dozen means 12. So he started with 12, and he ate one, so he took it away. 12 take away 1 is 11. So our answer is 11, but we need to label it. So we go back to the question. How many ice cream bars? I'm going to leave it just with the word bars. Use the graph to answer the questions. Okay, so we have a Venn diagram again. These people like dogs. These children's pets. These children have dogs for pets. These children have cats for pets. Remember, these only have cats, but Tom is in both circles, and so he has both dogs and cats, and these two only have dogs. So how many children's names are on the graph? 7. How many children have a dog? So how many children are in the dog circle? Inside the whole circle, 1, 2, 3. How many children, so those are just a dog. This is only cats. So how many children have only cats? So we're not going to include Tom. He doesn't have only cats. He's got a dog and cat. 1, 2, 3, 4 kids have only cats. How many children have both a dog and a cat? There's only one that I see. Tom is the only one in both circles. And then what pet does Mike have? Find Mike. Mike has cats, and he has only cats because he is outside of the dog circle. Okay. Number 3, how much money is in each pocket? Circle the pocket with the most money. Now you will remember, I'm trying to find my journal here. On page 5, we have our coins. Turn to page 5 if you can't remember one of them or want to look it up to be sure. So the first pocket has 8 nickels. A nickel is worth 5 cents. So he has 8 of them. So he has 8 times 5 cents. So we can count by 5s to figure this out. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He has 40, and we have to put a label on it, so 40 cents. 54 pennies. Well, a penny is worth 1, isn't it? So this is 1 times 54. And 1 times anything is that number, right? 54. Now this one has 4 dimes and 7 pennies. A dime is worth, a dime is worth 10 cents. He has 4 of them, so he has 4 times 10, but then he also has 7 pennies. He has 7 ones, right? And then we'll add it up when we're done. So 4 times 10, 10, 20, 30, 40. And 7 times 1 is just 7. 40 plus 7 is 47. He has 47 cents in this pocket. Little tricky, but that's fine. You can get it. Use your math journal. Find the answers. Look for tens. Now, this is the easiest way for me to add still if I have to add a lot of numbers like this. Or even if I'm doing much bigger adding problems, I still look for groups of 10. So groups of 10 go like this. 0 and 10, 1 and 9, 2 and 8, 3 and 7, 4 and 6, and 5 and 5. Okay? So look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All of these equal 10 when you add them up. So you just have to memorize the pair, and these pairs add up to 10. Okay? So let's look for these. I see 5 and 5 right here. I see 6 and 4 right here. And we only have this guy left, so I'm going to circle him so I don't forget him. Now let's count the tens. 10, 20, and 3 more is 23. Let's do it again. 7 plus 3 is 10. And what I have left is a 4 and a 1. They don't add up to 10, so we're just going to add those. So we have 10, 14, 15. 10 plus 4 is 14, and 1 more is 15. One more time. 1 plus 9 is 10. 8 plus 2 is 10. And the only one we have left is a 7, so we're just going to add that on. So we have 10, 20, and 7 more is 27. Okay? Write that down, or get it memorized if you don't already, because this is going to be very helpful for addition. It is morning. What time is it? So morning tells us AM or PM. Do you remember? Morning tells us it's A. So the shorthand is the hour hand. It is after the 9 and it is not to the 10. So the hour is 9. The minute hand is straight down to the 6. Do you remember what that is? Remember, this is 15. This is 30. This is 45. This is o'clock. So this is straight down to 30. If you can't remember that, go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It is 9:30 a.m. This one says it is evening. So if a.m. is in the morning, this is p.m. What time is it? What's the hour hand say? It is after the 7. It is not to the 8 yet. So the hour is 7. And the minute hand is also straight down. Remember, we decided that means 30. That's the whole thing. If you want a little bit of help, since we're getting into some new stuff today, or if you want me to read through it, go ahead and let me know, or hop on a Zoom when it is your time to Zoom.